What's going on? Hey, Derby City Sports Review show, and thank you for all our subscribers. We really appreciate you guys. We got something special for you guys only, and then this is a banger. This is stuff that's been out constantly since the WNBA, and actually before what's going on with this. And we have a hell of a player who's basically taking on the chin and Caitlin Clark, and we want to talk about something that Gino Auriemma he had a nice interview today. And actually, yesterday, he signed his big contract, and so he done came out of his shell. And let me put it this way: when you win 11 championships, you can talk to the media anytime you want to. He has won 11 NCAA championship. Do the guy. So I think he knows about basketball. We'll say that part. But so he's out and about. And so what happened is that he did an interview with Dan Patrick, but that didn't get released. What got released is when he was talking about Caitlyn is being targeted. So that's the only thing that people heard. So then all of a sudden today, the whole interview came out, and we actually have it on our pages, so you can check it out. On YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. TikTok has the full interview. Check it out. Dude is doing some things. He's saying some stuff. And so basically one of the things he said Caitlin Clark fans are delusional. And he's stemming from several different things. And so the latest thing that happened was that one of her, fans or whatever, or somebody who supports her or like her, let's say ran down the Chicago Sky bus to try to get an interview with Kennedy, with the foul and all this kind of stuff, and just making people uncomfortable. We don't know who you are. You're not even a licensed, credentialed person. All this kind of stuff. But that interview, you have to really check it out because dude covers a lot. Dude said pretty much she was set up for failure because everything was thrown her way. Not understanding what Diana Taurasi was talking about. Diana Taurasi not saying basically she hates her, saying that coming in the league is going to be tough, period. Not even that you have all these contracts and deals, but you're undersized. You're not strong enough. You have to fend for the meal. You know what I'm saying? So you playing against stronger, older women. You're going to have to deal with that. But the problem is that out of Gino saying that not even this Caitlin, because Caitlyn's doing what she has to do. You got the fans, you got everybody saying she's the best player in the league. This totally disrespecting what's in the league. No one's saying that Caitlyn's not gonna be that she can't be a superstar if she does what she needs to do. If she goes there, works out, take care of her body, gets stronger, because girls lights out can shoot, she can dribble, she can do that stuff. Gino said the problem is what's going on right now is that she came in the league, she's not fast, she's not strong enough, but she does have skills. Once she can get them, wait and get used to that, she's going to be fine. She's going to be great, all that kind of stuff. But her fans are some fans who's never watched the WNBA, who are truly just her fans. And I'm not even going to say our, because what done happened is it became a race thing. It became a race thing before the WNBA. It became with LSU, Angel Reese, and that stuff, which is crazy because before that, when they played Louisville, freaking Caitlin Clark did that to Halle Van Lith. But no one's talking about that, I guess, because it was white on white crime. They didn't care about that. So now you got all this stuff that's going on, right? So he covers the whole thing. And he's like, dude, I don't understand it. You guys are going crazy, because she has the hard right that's going to ride and die for her. I get it, understand. And he even said, you know what? Things are happening to her because she talks shit also. He said, if you played against her, if you basically watch her, she's talking shit to them too. They're talking shit back. That kind of stuff. No one's condoning what Kennedy did. That right there. I mean, Kennedy is a loose cannon. I think everybody knows that. If you look at her track record, she done had several incidents. She's got a little Ron Artest in her. Big time. But I
It's
think the
personal.
concern is that you you want the eyes on that sport. Caitlin has put the eyes on that sport. She has done a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff was already in motion, but it got done quicker. She's eating, she's doing all this kind of stuff. But if you
Right.
really care about the basketball, because I said it on the show before, and I said she's not going to get her potential until she gets stronger. And she's one of the players that does not have to play overseas. She does not have to do anything. She's paid in full by Nike and all these other sponsors, Wilson, that she can really dedicate herself to get stronger, bigger, do whatever she got to do because she's smart. She knows the game, all this kind of stuff. She's not going to be the quickest athlete out there, all that kind of stuff. But you can take the body blows and all that stuff, you'll be good. So that's the whole thing. Gino rocked in that interview because the only thing you heard was Caitlyn got targeted. If you look at it's a 5-minute interview, did the whole thing. My whole thing to you guys is this. Did the league really, let me put it this way, did it really set her up for failure? At least in year one. With all this anticipation. They played 11 games faster than anybody. They just now got a break. Mm-hmm. They just now got like they knew, to me, the league knew that basically Caitlin's gonna sell out. She's gonna do everything. They got people wrapped. They basically got they understand that she was gonna drive that money, got the money train and all this kind of stuff. And they basically has worn this girl out and her team, who her team sucks. Her team really do sucks. They need a lot of help. But you went ahead and sacrificed someone who you want to see her healthy. You want to see her get some adequate breaks like everybody else to see her rock and roll. But you sit here and played her more games than anybody else. And now you got to deal with the mental capacity of this team. You know, people are beating her up and pushing her and stuff, and nobody's protecting her. You know, I mean, hell, what are we going to see for the next 29 games or whatever they got to do? I think to me, I think the league has done her a disservice and that team. And really, that coach is probably going to get fired too. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that she's bad, like the coach is bad, but it's just not looking good. And even Gino says she's on a horrible team. She need to be on a better team. Well, Gino, she's on a young team. Right. Period. Twan, what you got, bro?
I mean, I agree with a lot of what you said. She's gonna have to develop. She's gonna have to get bigger, a little stronger, or whatever, to to handle the WNBA or whatever. But do I believe she's being targeted? Yes. I've seen them clothesline her. I mean, they hitting her hard and they screaming in her. You know what I mean? It's a little much, I mean, the girl comes in with all the pressure on her shoulders.
You didn't see her. You didn't see her talking back to these people. You don't see her cussing back at them. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them curse back, but come on, after you get clothesline, of course I gotta say something.
I ain't never seen her get clothesline. I seen Angel Reese get clothesline. I never seen her get clothesline.
Yeah, I've seen her get hit a few times hard. Like, and then they, like I said, these girls get to barking at her, like,
physical
you
sport.
You ain't nothing. I mean, come on, man. I mean, like I said, the girl comes in with the weight of the world on her shoulders, right? Everybody's watching. Everybody's got something to say, right? Sure. I've got a job to do. I got to go out here and I got to play basketball. Of course, all right, I'm a little shaky with the basketball, handling and whatever. These girls are really coming at me because they feel like they have something to prove.
True.
They really coming at her, you know what I mean? Because they feel like they have something to prove. Now, that Kennedy thing, that wasn't even the only one in that game. Angel did the same thing, you know what I mean? Like 2-3 plays later, knocked over. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just like a play thing, like a bully type situation that they're doing with her. And I don't really like it. Like I said, the girl brought all this attention to you. All of us are going to benefit. Why not fellowship? You know what I'm saying? All right, the game's the game. It's going to be competitive. We might push and shove a little bit, but I think some of these girls are going too far with it. That's where I am. And then, too, her teammates ain't standing up either. Like, hey, back up off her. Because when Kennedy hip checked her, I think, Aaliyah should have been in that ass.
She had 5 fouls. She went trap foul.
You know what I mean? But the game was over at that point.
The
I
Don,
don't
what you
Yeah,
thinking,
I
man.
don't
Dan?
want to hear it. I do not want to hear it.
Have to
I do
develop a little
not.
bit.
I do not want to hear it. This is a game you came in to play. It's a competitive sport. I mean, you come in thinking you are this and that. No, it ain't about what I got to prove. It's we trying to win too, just like you. You coming in, you think you better than others and whatever else, and
I
knowing
don't
she's
think
out there
she came
talking
in with
cash
that
shit on
attitude,
that
though,
court,
John. I
huh?
don't think she came in with that
She,
attitude. The
she,
media gave her
she,
that. You know
nah,
what I'm saying? She didn't come in there with that
she had an
attitude.
attitude at Hour, bro.
She played that same stuff. I
She
got
got
a
that
real
chip on
good.
her shoulder, though, for real, for real. She does. She
She
talks
does.
shit.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
doubt that. But I
I
didn't
got a
think she was
video
coming
right
in
now
acting
that I
like
can
shit
send
with
y'all
sweet either.
You ain't got to
that
see
it
me.
shows her.
I already know.
Yeah.
I watch. They play 11 games. I have really watched at least 6 games, and she's talking shit before any fouls is going, and she's in people's faces, and that's okay. I love basketball. I talk shit in football and I talk shit in basketball, so that's part of the game. So it's gonna get a little chippy, especially for rookies talking shit. Period. Ain't nobody.
Yeah.
And to me, and I'm gonna give you back the mic. To me, my thing also is this: these women, they will cut your ass so fast. It's only 124. I'm not
Right.
giving you shit an inch. Period. And I'm not saying you go ahead and hit upside her head and shit like that. But she's also fouling too, throwing elbows. See, people have failed to realize she elbowed Kennedy before even that incident, but nobody's talking about that shit.
That was on the other
They
side of
showed
court.
her, then
Play
she
before.
just turned around and barked at her.
No, she elbowed her.
And she says
You can't wait a minute. You can't say that Angel, who blocked out and did the same shit, you can't say that was on purpose if old girls wasn't on purpose.
Come on, she ain't even looking, man. This is an attack from behind. Like, bow. Like,
Dude,
you know,
after
she's not
she-
even looking at you.
After she did it and they scored, she looked at her and talked shit. You didn't see that?
Yes, that was on the rebound on the other end of the court. So
And
then
that's
they
when
come
she
down here.
but she bowled her before it.
I didn't see the bow.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you didn't see the ball on the other side. But that's why she called. That's why she came back and called her bitch. She was like, "Bitch, there you go. What you want? I mean, let's play ball. It's simple as that. It's like I'm not gonna let this rook come
We'll
in.
play
Okay,
balls.
all the money you making. I mean, I heard people saying, she's drawing the fans to. She got new people watching
She
this
is.
and that. But at the same time, she's still not the whole class, the whole WNBA. There's stars out there. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
got
understand that.
Asia Wilson breaking records for the WNBA right
True.
now, and it's not
True.
even getting
Yeah.
posted like it should be
True.
because
Yeah.
all this Caitlin Clark stuff is talked about.
Yeah.
True. That's true.
Yeah,
But I would
she's
say
been
this.
in
I would say
but
this.
she's been in the
I would
league
say
for
this. I would say this real quick. The crazy thing is, this is not even the best class. Like even Gino Areno said on the he said this is not even the best class that ever came out. But you guys, because what it is that the media have caught, and God bless the media, because without the media that's doing all this stuff for Caitlin, you're still gonna have half-ass filled arenas. So you can't get mad at social media for bringing the people out. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden be like, okay, well, no, but no, there's been better class than this. There has not been a transcend. It's been some players that's been way better. Like, she's not even the best player on her team. And I say it all the time. Mitchell is the best player on their team. Can she become it? Yeah, she can. She's a rookie. I understand it. Aaliyah Boston, all that kind of stuff. But, things happen. Go ahead, Don. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, no, I lost track down what I was still getting on because it's just the fact of where
You was talking about stars, other stars. There's other stars in the league.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, and they're giving her so much the attention, and it's like they supposed to, like the stars supposed to bow down and kiss her ring, or just applaud when she comes in the arena, when she steps on the court. We're not giving her no space. Dana Evans was in her face for that Chicago game. Old girl for from
It's not the
Vegas.
stars she's having the problems with. It's the also rans, them side chicks. You know what I'm
He said the
saying?
side
The,
Side
yeah, you know what I
chicks.
mean? Like the bitch woman chicks. You know, it's the
And they,
no names that are doing this.
and they have to.
She's
They
not having
fighting
these
for the
fights with
They
position.
Angel
fight for their
Wilson
jobs.
and you know what I mean. She's not having these fights with the higher level
Hey,
players.
the bench people better. They try to keep their job.
I mean, you ain't trying to let her run over you. I ain't trying to let her score 30 on me.
Hell
Drain
Yeah,
five
play
threes on
good
me.
defense. Don't let it happen. Yeah, don't let it
Hey,
happen. But keep it
they
within the game, man. You know what I
but you can
mean? Not
show they
all that
playing defense on
extracurricular
about how many
bullshit just
turnovers
because
that
you
she's
jealous
averaging.
of somebody's pockets. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like you need to teach her a lesson. Like you the newbie. Yeah, you come in here with all this hype, but I've been here.
But the crazy thing, Lisa Leslie got attacked when she started playing. They got video of that.
Yeah.
Candace Parker got abused and beat too. So it's like, but social media wasn't covering. Stephen A, who really, if I was on his show and after he tried to show his ass about giving all these women the opportunities on his show, and this was after McNutt got him on his show when he did his own podcast. He was like, basically, the Don, what would you be? I love you,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Stats. If you wasn't on my show, I'm the one basically responsible for y'all.
Pretty much.
And what's her name? Bubika, whatever. Chanel. She's like, dude, you didn't make me. You didn't make us. Like, what is going on? And I'm gonna say this. Granted, they probably watch more than people think they do, but they do not watch a lot of WNBA. This became newsworthy because of Caitlin. Everybody knows that. Otherwise, they only cover if it's an all-star game or it's the finals or somebody scored 100 points. We know that. It goes that. But for Stephen A to be that, and I love when Monica McNutt said, dude, you should have been covered, and actually longer than
3 years ago, right?
Yeah. When you got your platform on here, you should have been rocking and rolling, and he got his feelings hurt.
Yeah,
But I do love, because I was listening to All Smoke, and they were saying, like, basically, man, I love that she said that, and really, when are we going to take a back seat and let the women lead into this? Let them lead. Let them commentate this stuff, like make it look like how the NBA, when it's mostly men doing the
Like
stuff.
inside the NBA.
Yeah, because
like the women.
Shannon Sharp sounds stupid as hell when he's talking about it. He don't know shit about it.
he
And you can tell it. You can tell, like, dude, you're so far up LeBron James's ass. Like, dude, you can't be nowhere else. You can't breathe. But yeah, you don't want to talk. No. Girl, she played. She understands it. And I'm glad she did that, because really, let them have their thing. And they're saying, look, Caitlin is not right now, but she will be. And that's what Donna Taurasi was saying. Like, everybody's thinking the first, it's not going to happen. Dude, if it's only 124 spots, and I think the minimum now is what, 200-something thousand or something like that, whatever. I'm fighting tooth and nail, not even just against her, everybody. Because I may get cut. When Fur got cut, who was the number 6 pick and never played a game and was in her 2 games in the season and got cut, and she's cold, like it's ruthless. It's ruthless. And sometimes it makes a difference. I'm gonna say something. It does make a difference where you go to. Caitlin, if Caitlin was with the Aces, she wouldn't average a lot of points, but she'd be winning. And she'd be balling. She's at freaking the Fever, and they are awful.
Yeah.
She has to put up a lot of points. And if she doesn't, then everybody else has Aaliyah Boss and all them. And they really, like, Caitlin is really, if you watch the game with her, like, she's the dog besides Mitchell. Aaliyah Boston, she doesn't, like, she does enough. She does whatever. It's not intense.
I
You
think
need
she
to be
changed
intense.
the game up. I think she changed the game up from last year, because last year they have Rookie of the Year. I mean, Caitlin steps in the court. Her and Kelsey Mitchell last year was more. Even though they was losing the games last year, I don't think.
But you know where that came
Leah
from.
Boss is more.
Yeah.
She's not involved as in the game plan as much now.
Well,
I don't see.
It hurts that Dunn The general manager who used to be the coach at Purdue when Purdue won the championship. She has a big old curly fro. It's a white woman. She has basically she's Big Ten ball, and so she's running shit, and she's like it's going through her. See, that's why you have that. And so my thing is that Aaliyah Boston goes somewhere else and ball out of control. And that's what's going to happen if you don't sit here. It's almost like, and I'm not saying she's LeBron James, I'm not saying, but when you give a player that much power, that everything has to go through her, even though you had, I mean, like I said, Kelsey, Boston, they have some good players that it could be good, but they're going to resent that. And that's what's going on. That's why you don't have people running to protect her. I don't care what they say. Oh, they like her. Well, I can't tell when I watch the games because when she's getting head butted or whatever, ain't nobody picking her ass up. And Aaliyah is always around her like, hey, come on, get up. You can get, you know what I'm saying? It is a resentment. We have to be lying to ourselves as people who cover sports, who enjoy sports. If we can't see a there's resentment, there's jealousy, there's all that shit. I don't care who, and it needs to be, but you really can't blame her. But what you do is when you see her, keep it in the basketball content. Don't be all crazy. You shut her down.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. You just shut her down.
That's the way to teach it, right? Yeah, because like I said, that Kennedy shit was, that was a jealousy move. That was you know what I mean? To me, I mean, she might have said something to you, but she ain't knock you over. She did. You know what I mean? She ain't harm you. You know what I mean? She ain't harm you. You know what I mean?
What she do, Don?
Hey, y'all remember when what was his shoot? Shaq and the other little young dude that was at the Lakers, man. God. Bynum,
Andrew Bynum.
Oh, Andrew.
Remember when Bynum spun on Shaq and yammed on him? You remember that? And he kind of, you know what I mean, on down the court or whatever, and Shaq tried to take his head off. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
yeah.
He tried to take his head off.
And you know what? And everybody has opinions. We have our opinions, and that's cool. So you guys make sure y'all go ahead and comment and all that kind of stuff before we get out of here. But I will say this: we don't need the Charles Barkleys and everybody else to comment on some shit they don't have no idea about. You know what I'm saying? None. And I mean, yeah, we know they know basketball. We understand that. But when you hear some of these guys talk, you know they're not watching at all. You know what I'm saying? And that puts the damper on it because you do well on TNT, which I heard they're trying to get something back or do whatever. You do well on TNT, but bro, you can't put everybody on the same level, bro. Like that's different. And and that's what kept like him, Barkley, Shannon Sharp, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, shut up, bro. Like I'm not. I love when Monica went off and talked about the shit. I'd rather listen to her, Rebecca Lobo, Gina Oriana, who knows, people who actually knows the women game. And Gino said, man, he said, hey, I know about stars. I done put several stars. He put a cow. I done put several stars in the league. I know what a star look like.
He has 11 in there right now.
You got 11 what players?
11 players in the league right now. Yeah. And
he's probably had over 60.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going. He done did a cow. You know what I'm saying? But he has 11 championships. And he'll let you know, I got 11 of them things. I know what I'm talking about. So, and you just bow down and say, okay, you do. I understand. And he said it on the interview. I'm not saying that she's not going to be great. Y'all got to give her time. Give her time. Just give her time. All right, we out of here.
Hold up. I know she's giving up the ball. I know she's giving up the ball.
They played her in Iowa. I mean, look at the championship game. She turned it over like 8-9 times.
Yeah, she has a total of 59 turnovers. She's averaging 5.4 turnovers a game.
They coming after.
That's just defense. They play defense on her.
They coming after. And the women's game has always been somewhat sloppy, though.
Well, I mean, it's defense. They not gonna let her do what she wants. That's what I'm saying.
Where did this come from?
But she's still doing something.
That means she's
Where
doing
did-
something.
where
Like,
did this
you
come
shoot
from?
almost 20
Where did what
shots,
come
you're going
from?
to do
Oh,
something.
the
No, he
turnovers.
didn't. No. He just said the ball, and she told her I wasn't getting it. I'm like, okay. He said she turnover prompt, but I would say this: her coach. I'm not cheering for anybody to get fired, but she's gonna get fired.
He said,
I'm not cheering for somebody. To get, but my thing
But
is,
she's getting fired.
she's getting fired. She don't need.
Yeah.
She playing too many minutes. And I don't know if that's coming from above, from the general manager saying, make sure you keep her ass on the floor. People are here to watch her. Some stuff goes down, you know what I'm saying, from up above. You have to, give the girl a break. Let Kelsey Mitchell play point guard. She was a point guard at Ohio State. She's the 4th leading scorer ever.
Yeah.
So, you just don't got her. You got another one that actually runs point. So, give her a break. Do something different. It ain't working. No girl's going to get fired. She is. It is what it is. You can't play her, wearing her ass out just because you're trying to get numbers in the stands and on the because it say, 22 points, 4 for 26.
Right.
Nobody want to see that shit. And then the crazy thing is, she'll have 11 turnovers, and no one will say that. Oh, she had 27 points. 8 rebounds, 5 dimes. Look at her.
Yeah.
She was 4 for 27.
And
I'm
that
like,
tech
come
she had.
on.
Right.
Nah, they ain't
Mention
gonna do that. Nah, they ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna say what McAfee said. So we, old boy addressed that too. Aremo addressed that on the video.
Did it?
Oh, I didn't
Check it out.
Ooh.
Check it out. Go
gotta go watch
to
the
the
whole video
TikTok.
now, then.
Go to the
Yeah.
TikTok page, 54
Right.
Sports, and I got it all on there. And he addressed that, and he didn't catch it. He didn't understand why, so he was ripping. And then it took Dan Patrick like, well, he was trying to do it this way, and he was like, man, you need to find a different way. So, all right, thank you guys for watching. What you got? What you got? Stats? What you leaving them with?
Peace.
The Don.
Hey, thanks for subscribing. Come back and watch the next one. Y'all take it easy. Holla.
Hey, I can't say it any better. Thank you for subscribing. We out. Peace out.